wish. Pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. So hey guys, I haven't posted up a video in so long. I was busy with school and graduation and all this stuff, so I'm here now though. So this video I'm dedicated to one of my best friends at school, and I was thinking about her today and I missed her so much. And I remember her complaining about how she doesn't know how to cover up her blemishes or do like face makeup, you know? And I remember talking to her about it in her dorm before going to a party, and I wanted to make this video just for her. I mean, not just for her, you guys can watch it as well, but dedicated it to her so she can know how I cover up my blemishes. Now, like I mentioned up in my previous videos, I am not a makeup artist, and this is how I do my makeup. And I'm not saying that anyone else's is wrong, or I'm not saying anything. I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody. So just watch my video with open mind. This is how I do my makeup, and this is how I'm going to be doing my makeup for the summer. So I'm going to start off. You see right here, I have blemishes. I have this disgusting thing here, and I have more blemishes here, and under my chin as well. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using first my concealer. This is it. I use Inglot, and this is, I don't know, this is like, I asked just for the lightest one. This is like a yellowish color. It is obviously a lot lighter than I am, and that's because I'm trying to cover up blemishes. So this is what I use. Now I'm gonna take one of my brushes. I'm gonna put a little bit on here on my hand. This is how much I'm gonna put on there. You see the difference of the color on the skin in the actual concealer? It's a lot lighter than what my skin is, and that's because I'm trying to cover up blemishes. You can use any type of brush, whatever works for you, because everyone's different, right? So I'm gonna take a little bit of my concealer, and what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start covering this up. So now I'm gonna spread it around on the actual blemishes, like right here. You dab it on the blemish. If you don't have a concealer brush, just do it with your finger, but it's better to do it with a brush because you waste less on it in, because you're trying to cover up the blemishes, not trying to blend it into your skin, and it's too light to blend it in anyway. Now that I cover most of my blemishes, I'm gonna make a triangle under my eye like this. And that's to cover like the bags and like the you know how under your eyes a little bit darker. That's what you do. Now, so you can, if you will want to apply eyeshadow afterwards, you can put a little bit of primer now, or you can just wait until you after your foundation. So the next step is your foundation. This is my favorite foundation. It's Inglot. This one's a little bit darker. I usually use a darker complexion on my foundation during the summer. That's because I will get tan. I get really dark. So if you know that you're gonna get dark during the summer, I recommend you just going up one color. For the winter, I usually go down one color, and sometimes like during the spring or fall, I just use like a 29. This is number 30. No, this is 31. It's right here. It's 31 from Inglot. And I am usually a number 30. And during this winter, I usually use like a 29. And sometimes during the fall or the spring, I use like a 30. And now I'm going to be using a 31 for the summer. So I recommend you guys using a darker one. And then just put a little bit on your hand. Just like that. And now I'm going to use my foundation brush, which is right here. And how I do it is that I make a cross. Not a cross, a T. You want to make a T. And just cover all your concealer up. And then you want to start spreading it around. You see how I'm leaving a little white line under my eyes? I'm doing it on purpose. Just, you'll see in the future, like when I do my eyeshadows, just in case, I take my fingers and I rub the concealer around with the foundation to cover up the whatever I put under my eyes by mistake, whatever I drop, like mascara or eyeshadow. You can still see this one a little bit, so I'm going to add a little bit of concealer. So I'm just going to put a little tiny dot, like this much, on it. It's kind of hard to hide it. And I have a little bit extra, so I'm just going to put this on top of my eye. Just because. I'm going to use this as a primer because I actually ran out of primer. So there. You don't have to do the concealer on top of your eye. I put that on there because I had too much on here. But if you want to use it as a primer, you could for your eyeshadows. But you really don't have to do it right now. I'm just doing it because I wanted to. I had extra stuff and I didn't want to waste it. So then you take the foundation again and you just dab it. So you can't really see it as much anymore. And I have extra foundation, so I'm just going to spread it around. The eyes, I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to use it as a primer for my eyeshadows in the future. There we go. So that's my foundation. Next step would be my powder. So I'm going to use powder. It's my powder brush. And what I just put a little bit of powder on the lid. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey. So now cheeks. You can use blush. You can use contour. I have it right here. This is my Smashbox that I used in the last video as well. And I spoke about this already. So the darker one goes in the bottom. From here to this bone, like from here to like the corner of your mouth. So You also can put the darker one on your actual jawbone right here. And you can put it like where your nose is, right? Like right on here. Wait, let me show you. Right on here. So just a little bit. You want to put mostly on your cheeks though. Right under your cheeks. Then, oh, and the brush, you use this brush. I use this blush brush for it. You can use any brush you like. It doesn't really matter. And then you put the bronzer on here, right on top of it. And this one is going to be like from here to here. So now you're going to put the highlighter on top of like right under your eye, between the eye and the cheekbone. Then you can put on top of your eyebrows and right in the middle of your nose. That's it. So I am pretty much done with my face. Oh, one last thing. If you want to use blush on top of all of this, the bronzer and the highlighter and the contour, you could use how do you say, not highlighter. You can use blush. So I'm gonna do blush. So here's my blush. So you're just gonna go like this, and right on there, you're gonna pull it up, back up, like around here, make a little circle, and then up. And that is how you do your face makeup. So if you have any comments, just let me know. Leave me comments, add me. Let me know what you guys think. And look out, I'm going to do my eyes next, and I'll post it right up after this one. Thank you guys. Subscribe.